Samsung might finally be making one of the biggest changes to its flagship lineup in years, and if the latest reports are accurate, the upcoming Galaxy S27 series could introduce a completely new model that sits right between the Plus and the Ultra. And this new model is called the Galaxy S27 Pro. Now this is interesting because for the first time, Samsung may offer an Ultra-level experience, but without one of the Ultra's most recognizable features, the S Pen. For years, the Ultra has been Samsung's most powerful smartphone, packed with top-tier cameras, premium materials, and productivity features designed for power users. But let's be honest, not everyone actually uses the S Pen. Some people love it for note-taking, drawing, or editing photos, but many users try it once and then forget it even exists. And that unused stylus still takes up internal space inside the phone. So Samsung appears to be listening to users this time. Instead of forcing everyone to choose the Ultra just to get the best specs, the company could now introduce the Galaxy S27 Pro, a device that delivers almost the same premium experience just without the S Pen. Now let's talk about the Galaxy S27 Ultra first. This phone is expected to continue Samsung's legacy of offering cutting-edge technology. The Ultra will likely feature the largest display in the lineup, the most advanced camera system, and of course, the built-in S Pen for users who rely on productivity tools. The Ultra series has always been aimed at users who want the absolute best Samsung can offer, regardless of price. But the real surprise this year could be the Galaxy S27 Pro. Reports suggest that the S27 Pro may share many of the same internal specifications as the Ultra. That means we could see similar flagship-level performance, possibly the same processor, and even the same 200-megapixel main camera sensor. If this turns out to be true, then the Pro model won't feel like a downgrade at all. It could feel like an Ultra alternative designed for a wider audience. Removing the S Pen could actually create new opportunities for Samsung. Without needing internal space for the stylus, the company could potentially include a larger battery or improved cooling system. That could lead to longer battery life or more stable performance during gaming and heavy multitasking. For many users, those improvements may be more useful than having a stylus built into the phone. Another important detail mentioned in the report is the possibility that the S27 Pro will include the same privacy display technology that debuted with previous Ultra models. This feature helps prevent people from viewing your screen from side angles, which is useful when checking emails, banking apps, or personal messages in public places. Having this feature in both the Pro and Ultra models shows that Samsung may be trying to keep the premium experience consistent across multiple devices. However, there are still some unanswered questions. One of the biggest is whether the S27 Pro will include Samsung's advanced periscope zoom camera, especially the popular 5x optical zoom lens. This feature has been a major selling point for the Ultra series, allowing users to capture detailed photos from long distances. If Samsung includes this camera in the S27 Pro, then the difference between the Pro and Ultra could become very small. But if the periscope zoom is limited to the Ultra, then photography enthusiasts may still prefer the top model. This strategy also feels very similar to what we've seen from other smartphone brands. Instead of offering just one premium device, companies are now creating multiple high-end options with slightly different features. This allows users to choose based on their needs rather than being forced into one expensive model. Samsung appears to be adopting this approach by expanding the S27 lineup into 4 models: Galaxy S27, S27 Plus, S27 Pro, and S27 Ultra. Pricing will also play a big role in this comparison. Early expectations suggest that the Galaxy S27 Pro may cost slightly less than the Ultra, possibly around $100 cheaper. That price difference could make the Pro model very appealing, especially for users who want flagship performance but don't necessarily need the S Pen. So, when comparing the S27 Pro versus S27 Ultra, the decision may come down to one simple question: do you actually need the S Pen? If the answer is yes, the Ultra will remain the best option. But if you want nearly the same premium performance, possibly similar cameras, and maybe even better battery efficiency, then the S27 Pro could become the smarter choice. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, Samsung could finally be giving users more flexibility in choosing their perfect flagship phone. And that makes the S27 Pro versus S27 Ultra comparison one of the most exciting smartphone discussions to watch in the coming months. Now, the real question is, which one would you choose? The full-featured Ultra or the powerful new Pro?